Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the UCLA Bruins against the Vanderbilt Commodores. Rio Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Hollow Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Guys?
My thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Dropping back, it's Carter. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. They keep him off balance with a run. That's good for a first down near the 40. Commodores come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. With the catch, it's Brown. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. QB keeper all the way. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Commodores have first and 10 here. He's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Looking downfield, it's Carter. Catch made on the out route.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Now the Bruins call for a timeout. It's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Defensive backs up of the line showing press. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Play action here on first down. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
A play action, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Nice grab. It's Matthews. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Another handoff to him on second and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? And they're trying to punch it in here. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
This is exactly what they desperately needed, is a big stop here on 3rd and goal, and they're able to win up front to do it. Tremendous work by this front 7. They get into the backfield, create a negative play, and now a decision to make on the opposite side. It's 4th and goal. Do they kick it, or do they go for it?
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in! Touchdown, UCLA!
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Back to pass. It's Carter. QB to the tight end for a completion. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Commodores come up to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Back in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50, and this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert, but they don't, and the ball's going the other way. Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
To the air. It's Maliava. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Grab down the middle. It's Adams. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. On the run, it's Alexander. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the
putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. He hands it to the back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the Commodores looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Scanning the field. It's Carter. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And here's the handoff. Jukes to get free. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Commodores pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, you knew this was coming. 4th and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. UCLA calling a timeout here, their second. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And the single back takes the handoff. He's got space. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. Second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Trying to find room. It's Knight.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space, look out. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play action pass, and there is conflict on the defense, and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call, great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved.
What a catch! They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
These tight end corner routes are so difficult to defend. This defense knows it's coming, and yet they can't stop it. It's because of the leverage used by the tight end, the timing of the quarterback, the accuracy of the quarterback. And watch as he layers this football right over the defender, and he gets the ball outside, and the tight end comes down with it for a first down. This is
got an opening here. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UCLA. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, as he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Carter. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain. And the Commodores hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish is this man defense.
Look out, he's got space ahead. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40. And the Bruins choosing to spend their third and final timeout here. We'll have to work without a timeout for the rest of the half now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get...
It's caught. He's breaking free. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball. However, looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Chris, in these big environments and these big games, it's usually about the plays that are made that determine a game. But this one is about a play that is not made. I think we're going to be thinking about this one the rest of the day.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15. And the Commodores are in the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to throw. It's Carter. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Commodores. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll hand it off. He's got room to run. Look out. They bring them down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Bruins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. It's a quick grab. It was out of bounds. The ball spotted now at midfield.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
He's got it in the open. Breaks free and he might be gone. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bruins. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football and begin the third quarter, Joe, what an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to throw. It's Carter. He escapes the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. The DB's backing off from the line now. Grab near the sticks. It's Alexander. Commodores signal for time. That'll be their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's second and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Cut over the middle. It's Thomas. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back, it's Carter. He's running out of time here. Oh, and they've got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. So that wraps up a wild first half. We'll take a couple of deep breaths here, take a break, and be back for the second half soon. Commodores will kick this deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Here comes a handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
The shotgun running play call. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Grab down the middle, it's Knight. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach. Trying for a fourth down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They make the tackle that he converts on fourth down. The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here comes the rush. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. The becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Knight. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Try and muscle for the first down. Gets nothing. Again, sets up a 4th and short. The Bruins will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
And Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Carter. Bringing pressure. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Commodores come to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. Now the Bruins call for a timeout. It's their first.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Force out of balance, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. Commodores looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. The ball is picked off. The 40. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Back to throw. It's the Amaliava. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. And there's the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's UCLA with the lead now. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Commodores. A big defensive score.
He cannot make these types of decisions, Chris. It's a 2-possession game. You force it into a tight window, this is the risk you run. It gets taken back for 6, and now it's a 1-possession game, and you've got to come right back on the field. We're going to find out everything we need to know about this quarterback facing adversity on this next series.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
And now the running back's got it again. He's got space. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
That is a tremendous job by the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge, and then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking, and these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. That game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to pass. It's Amaliava. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Chris, we've got a game wrecker on our hands. 2nd straight sack here. And I got to tell you, this offense, they better start accounting for him. He is so good And now, whether it's a back or a tight end, you've got to start double teaming him in pass protection or else... turn into a route.
So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And the Commodores looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. And here, it's the first play of the drive, and as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot...
Trap again in the pocket.
Well, now it's such a precarious situation for this offense. You just gave up a sack. Now it's third and forever. You've got to be worried about this pass rush gaining momentum and getting to the quarterback. There's got to be something safe. You're down in this ball game. You really can't punt it away here in the fourth quarter. Maybe get half of it back, create some sort of a more manageable fourth down scenario.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Bruins. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
This is exactly the risk you run when you're trying to be too aggressive down in the fourth quarter, forcing the football down the field. What an incredible job defensively stepping in front of this one and taking it back, and now a two-possession lead. Looks like this one's going to close it out.
Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he get there on the ground? A change of direction. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They lean on their running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
And And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Carter. Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. Oh, he makes the catch! He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20. Commodores will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion.
Has a path to the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. 3rd touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Chewing clock with the running game. And they'll stop him after a short game. Commodores signal for time. That'll be their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bam, complete.
He hands it off from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. Their second. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
And now the defense will spend their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And the Bruins choosing to spend their third and final timeout here. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. He'll take a deep shot here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
What a stop, and now a sliver of hope. They've got to move quickly, but they can get the ball down the field and get the score that they desperately need.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Scanning the field, it's Carter. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
He's got it with room to run. Goes out of bounds and gets inside the 35 line. And the Commodores looking to run some tempo here.
That is a great job getting out of bounds. With no timeouts left, you've got to stop the clock. And in this game situation, I don't think you can throw this short of the chains. That clock would run, and you likely won't get points.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Could take it all the way. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, UCLA. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. They're targeting the same receiver. We're going to make you pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here comes the pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Carter. Looking for a late deep shot. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. We'll wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.